wanna be her for your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, my cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a phone for my home team. I'ma let it go like blah, yeah. And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew Brees.
And when you think of Drew Brees, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. That guy competes on every snap, whether he's throwing it, moving around in the pocket, calling plays, you name it, he knows how to rally a team.
Ready? 5-9.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And let's look quickly here at the Denver offense.
And how about Phillip Lindsay's rookie season? Began the year 3rd on the depth chart. Finished it in the Pro Bowl. Not bad for an unrestricted free agent out of Colorado with speed to burn.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. There's Brees. He's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You ain't going nowhere.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Philip Lindsay. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, we talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. No surprise there. Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way, not the tie. Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Playing football on my PlayStation.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now Wilson on first down. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Carson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, my goodness. I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Ready? 95, 56, 54. No chance.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Check.
the end of the first quarter. With the score, Broncos 3, Seahawks 2.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. A shotgun handoff to Forsythe. And his first carry, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's the backup Smith. It's complete to Jerome Brown. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Time for us to spotlight C.J. Anderson. He only has a single solo carry. Numero uno. Second quarter, they need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only 1 carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more and find out.
Will they incorporate him? We'll find out. Clock now to throw. Oh, he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 27. Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Ted Ginn, 73.
What's up? Actually, yes, I have some Hershey Kisses over here.
Can you let me some, dude?
If you like ones with candy cane in them.
Good choice.
What's up?
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
He's my bro now. Hey, what's up, bro?
So how's Thanksgiving going for you guys?
I stuffed myself so much that I cannot fit any more food in there.
I worked on Thanksgiving, so my Thanksgiving is actually tomorrow.
Oh, I mean, at least everybody already celebrated. You're getting to celebrate late, but you're going to still have fun. Well, everybody's,
Yep. My whole family's coming together because we were all working.
Oh, that's nice. Kevin, you're stupid.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I have a nephew.
This is taken near the 13.
Where?
Then he'll take this across the 25.
Oh.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try.
You're going to kick your own son's butt. That's kind of like harassment.
Position, maybe. Turn the ball over.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
If you don't give them a reason to do anything, they can't do it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't do weak, kids.
Out of the gun, here's Procise. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back
crazy.
to the
That's
line
why. That's why you have crazy
it.
in your name, because you're crazy.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
You said you were high. What do you mean?
Gino down a throw.
By being high,
you can get contact buzzes too.
Back at the 8-yard line. Draymond Jones in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I think even Deadpool is like more normal than me, to be honest.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards. So
Smart ass keeps sending me invites to come join him. Why don't you invite him over here?
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Because Crazy's crazy. She's high. She thinks smart ass is not smart. So she's very high. She doesn't know.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos.
You can't explain what adrenaline is. You're high.
Now we look at C.J. Anderson as he trots back out there and gets set to go on offense.
Okay. How do you make money in life?
He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something.
You should know this. You rob the convenience store every single time in GTA. Which gives you $1,000. I don't know why you would do that. You don't think you can deposit money on your phone and you don't have good cars. So I don't know what else to say.
18 big yards on that one.
Yes, I do.
First.
Hey, bro, you want to play GTA?
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job. And
in the middle of a game right now.
Offensive linemen and tight
ends. Yeah, don't disturb him. He's occupied.
Wide receivers, all they want to do is catch.
You don't disturb a man when he's on his game.
Big time running play and create extra space.
I'm destroying this little 10-year-old to tell me he can whoop my ass.
What are you playing actually?
Madden 20. Some little kid from different states.
Why do you want to know people's names so you can date them again?
And make a play.
Stop.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I don't ask names. I just tell them I'll play them.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead.
You're high. You said Dumbledore.
He says get on my level is what his name is.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Block. He's got his big tight end.
Kevin, from 1 to 10, how high is he?
2 yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup.
I mean, influenced by the way she's saying things.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
I say a 7.
And that's a touchdown. Thank you.
And the Broncos push further out in front. Well, there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football.
But you are high, so you're not denying
tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
or any type of drug.
Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs.
And the funny part is you're on my live stream saying that.
Now McManus for the extra point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crazy, you're insane.
Everybody, if you're looking for fitness, come find me. I do workouts. Come find me. You'll get pumped. No. Do not get her. She's the highest bitch you'll ever find. And if you date her and fuck her, you're gonna wish you never did. You're gonna kill yourself off the bridge, like Deadpool, which is her boyfriend at the moment.
She's higher than a plane.
Yeah. And she's higher than the clouds, my dude. She's higher than the clouds.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. But that's the good thing.
And he'll take it past
if you guys play on my name, you guys can watch my live stream. I'm live streaming.
I don't want to watch your live stream. I'm playing my new Need for Speed Heat game. What are you playing? You're doo-doo Fortnite?
He's playing Madden, dude.
I'm sorry, I don't play game night.
Thank you. Can I call you daddy?
Older buddy.
Here to begin their next
Daddy.
drive, the Seahawks
Older buddy.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar
Shut up,
of a
Ken.
refrain. Too many
Even
of
the
these
FBI already
drives
come up to
just
you.
wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
How's that bad?
On 2nd and 10, Smith. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target, and it's 3rd down.
Johnny.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Crazy cowgirls, brother.
They lost 2 and it brings up 4.
Yeah, that's just what we're going to go
Interesting and
with
intriguing
that
decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the
So,
case was.
Johnny?
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
This stream is sponsored by nothing.
This stream is sponsored by Bang. Come drink Bang, get fat, Bang.
This stream is sponsored by
a few bright spots so far.
This stream is sponsored by me. Crazy Cowgirl, how to get high.
Leg as he gets this one away.
Crazy Cowgirl, how to get high.
This will be fielded at the 17. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes the field goal, leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no
20-step tutorial. 20-step tutorial. Be a thought, blow a blunt, suck a blunt, eat a blunt, eat weed, get weed, sell weed, eat your brother,
He is down deep in
drive.
territory. Now the Broncos are
crash,
first of their timeouts.
Date a guy called Deadpool.
Yeah, I'm going to leave now.
To go in the first half of play. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now.
20 step, okay?
It's locked to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to 10 again, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
No.
Yes.
But okay, boomer. Beer beef.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught for the Bronco touchdown.
I'm sorry for calling you Beat Brownie, Kenny, man.
Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there.
I do.
And boy, it was pretty.
Yep.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
There's an error. There's an error in this lobby.
This stream is sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
No. This stream is sponsored by LeBron James. Want a Sprite cranberry?
Throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Nice. Now blow it up.
Oh yeah, Adam blew up his computer.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
I'm sorry, who brought in the human beatbox?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Seahawks offense.
I mean, technically I am your for 30 minutes.
Got less than 30 seconds
for
left here
30
Well
minutes
on, your own side
on
of the
God.
Field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
No. I have no problem.
I'm seeing if something pops.
It's just,
and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't,
I mean, as long as I don't catch no disease, I don't give a fuck.
This error dude sounds like a comedian. I like him.
Yeah, error. Can you make me an error?
Yeah, all I have to do is just drop you off, just like kick you off a two-story building.
Nice, like that. You know what I was thinking? You could have been like, dude, I don't even have to try. You already are one. I thought you were gonna tell me that. That would have been a good deal.
We're set for quarter 3.
Crazy, don't mind if I steal your friend. He's really cool.
All right, listen, guys. So, listen, bro. So, right. 2 rednecks out in the woods hunting. The guy sees a deer, takes a shot. As he's still looking down the scope, he looks at the other guy and says, "Hey, man, I see your house from here." So the other guy says, "You see it? Don't shoot at my house, man." He's like, "Nah, okay, fine." So he goes to look down the scope again. So this time, he says, "Hey, man,
pretty big deficit,
watch shooting on you."
We'll see what
Guy says, "What?"
In that locker room.
He says, "Yeah, I can see it right now. She's like cheating on you, man. She's with the guy right now. I can see him." She's be like, "Damn it, shoot her in the head, shoot him in the balls." Oh, I can get that one shot.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk
Wait a
about
minute.
teams scripting plays.
Yeah.
A lot of them script to start the second.
Good one. I like that
This
one.
guy's
I like it.
definitely a comedian.
That they expect to get them into the end zone.
Now, here's another one for you.
We'll see if that script is a good one.
Shut the crazy. Shut the fuck up.
That sweep around, and that one covered beautifully.
You know what?
Their defenders stayed home.
Look, nobody's talking to you in this party except us for one reason, because we're annoying you. Shut up. I don't see them talking with you.
I like the idea.
I'm sorry, I'm
because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the
No, we're talking with an error, crazy. We're talking with you, an error.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on
Well,
third
hey,
down.
look. The definition of an error. The definition of an error is something that is there when it should not be there. It's when something just goes batshit wrong.
It's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3.
I was born with my vocal cord around my neck.
3 and out, not what they wanted, and you can tell on the sideline those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now,
I mean, actually, I'm surprised he didn't make it. I don't know how they did not kill you, but.
Oh, hang on. Anyways, dude, here's another joke for you, right? So a man comes home, he finds out his wife's been cheating on him, right? So he gets his revolver, loads it with 1 bullet, heads down to the bar because that's where his wife said that the guy was at. So he kicks the door down, holds the gun up in the air and says, "I got 1 bullet for the bastard, for my wife." Who is it? Some guy at the back of the bar just says, "You're going to need more than 1 bullet for that, buddy."
They have the lead here. We talk a lot about pregame speeches.
Yes.
What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they're think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual line.
No, you're invisible.
Here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, "Listen,
I didn't hear you.
Let's take control right away.
Okay.
Defense.
Don't mute us, dude. Don't
What's the question?
Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the
Yes,
offense.
what's the question?
Why isn't Error talking? Why?
check so far. The defense shut him down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
Yes. What is the question?
As well. So back-to-back incompletions. And has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. It's caught inside the 10.
That wheeze, though.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
At least he doesn't sound like a Windex clean. I hate those people. You know, they're like...
No,
they sound like Windex cleans.
He sounds like if you took off the motor of a Hellcat.
Why not? Why not?
He's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, why not?
Touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents. Also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that.
Me no speak China.
Really good.
No. It's like this.
Just kick the extra point. Winds up successful.
Escalera.
Now you're speaking Russian.
Escalera.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I can tell me and this guy are going to be best friends.
And no run
Kevin, I'm really like you.
He's just like me, except
cooler.
Disabilities.
No amnesia.
These guys had to punt
last time. I can re-download it, but I have no space for it whatsoever.
Made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because
that's the problem. I only have 2 games downloaded. Destiny 2 and Minecraft. No, I have 3. Destiny 2, Minecraft, and Apex.
Is that all the games you have in your PS4 full?
It's mostly Capture Gallery because people like to talk shit and then they like to say, oh, I didn't say that. So I have to record shit and also do it because I lag. I get a lot of clips in games. A lot of clips. Going like 50 kill streaks and shit like that. Yeah, so I have reasons to save clips.
That is explainable. I mean, that is...
Listen. I have 5 gigs, right? 5 gigs of pictures. Of pictures, right? Of pictures in the capture gallery. I swear to God. Is it doing it again?
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it.
It's doing it again.
Congratulations, big time play, knocking it free and creating.
My messages will not show up.
Your team.
Here we go. 60 picks.
Oh. When you go to the messages, but it doesn't do anything.
Yep.
That's annoying. That happened to me twice already.
No. Well, look, bro. I'm gonna send a picture of a lemonade. It's someone took a lemon, carved it into the shape of a grenade, and stuck a pin in it, called it lemonade.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks?
That makes sense. Grenade, lemon, lemonade.
Like dog. That's some shit.
4 touchdown passes.
It's like
that's not something rookies are
that must feel very sour then.
In which he's doing it.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
Well, I mean, if you stick a firecracker in it, then it will be a lemonade.
Oh, okay.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Nice tidy little drive there, getting
I'm sorry. He just drank lemonade.
One play to score it.
Whatever.
Crazy still has this muted.
Well, if you want to talk about nicknames, see, my real last name is Gerlich, right? But I know a shit ton about like computers and stuff. Like I actually help people build computers and stuff. So people nickname me Glitch, right? Because I'm like a tech whiz or something.
Yeah, they'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, who likes to be called Kevin?
Kevin. And last time, not only the turnover, but that
who wants to be named Bob? Especially SpongeBob SquarePants. Come on.
What about Bob the Builder, though?
We do not speak of that.
No, he will crank 90s in Minecraft and Fortnite.
Dog. Guys. Bob the Builder versus Handy Manny.
Oh, boy.
Can he fix it? Yes, he can!
Minecraft Battle Royale.
It's going to be a long day for you.
No, wait, no, in Minecraft Hunger Games.
It's a hamburger royale.
There's three Mandys that I remember fondly. Mandy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Mandy from Handy Mandy, and Mandy from fifth grade elementary.
It's a hammer royale.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
What did the nail say when it came home drunk?
Now is this one sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Dude, I got hammered, man.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now out comes their leader, and the
bullet came home from a really bad news to his family. He said I got fired.
He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well
and to me
that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Ted Ginn.
Finally, I win this race. Why was it so hard?
As his guys continue to pour it on.
This nigga just... I am not going to put up money for bailing nigga out of jail. I don't care.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown
answer me this question, guys.
into the end zone.
Let's say that only dwarves, only people with dwarfism went to the Super Bowl, right? And they tried to do the wave. Would it be called the ripple?
Oof.
No, it'd be called the ripple effect.
Tell me this, dude. Tell me this, right? If a person in special needs is late to their class, is it politically incorrect to call them tardy?
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24.
Okay, Boomer.
Even though I'm only 17.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Kevin, stop saying Boomer. It's called a Zoom.
They had to punt from deep into their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
You mean I don't speak?
Also, while I was in Whataburger, all I heard is lock them doors and turn the lights low. And I was like, wait a minute.
You want to bet?
Somewhere before.
Hey, you want to bet? Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
Now Gino on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Am I speaking with the person who made this song?
No, people call me Johnny Cash. They call me George Strait. And one person tried to say Drake. I'm like, you're funny.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Speaking of which, had a friend of mine. I think his name was Edward Enigma. So his name was Enigma.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
Which is a question mark.
You're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So because of that, we nicknamed this nigga the Riddler. Because he was literally just also he's not digging up high and asking stupid questions, bro.
They need plenty of those.
Like one of the questions he said was, "Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order?"
For a chain mover, they're all the way down inside 40 now for 1st and 10.
Also, right? Look.
Out of the gun.
No. Look. If we have real estate, doesn't that mean there's such thing as fake estate?
And the play goes nowhere. Losing
oh my.
No, also, right? Piece of paper. It's white because it reflects all light, right? Now, a mirror, it reflects all light too, right? Then why don't they look the same?
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They were back on their heels,
and no matter how far you throw paper, it'll always stay stationary.
And made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards.
Don't ask me, I got it from someone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is
The whole room of special ed people failed their class. Does that mean they didn't concentrate?
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much
listen,
to the
listen.
sideline.
How do you get a Jewish
but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Adolf Hitler had a bunch of furnaces. He didn't know what to use them for. I'm not going to say anything else.
Dog, what's the difference between Santa Claus and a Jew?
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety
Santa comes down the chimney. How about that?
Against a long pass, and when he comes to the quarterback, he better get home and make the play.
I kind of felt like that was
Otherwise,
coming.
a big play could result for the offense.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So
I missed a turn because I don't know how to make a turn in this game.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I'll guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
If you could choose between being a cookie crumb and a cookie roll.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Locke.
Is that a genuine question or is that a joke?
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke trying to lay one up deep, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
I didn't hear you say you might be
I said, what?
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Guitar teacher arrested.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
What was that laugh?
That I called the hesitation.
Fair catch called for him, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference.
That makes any sense.
Okay. Tell me this. What is the mafia?
You've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Oh, this one's messed up. Best part about
toss it to Penny. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3
yards. They're saying 28
one-year-olds. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Wait till you're 12 for it comes in the face.
Now on 2nd and 13. Smith. Jaron Brown, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
3rd and long, it's Smith. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Alright, someone. Okay, I can't do all one making jokes. Come on, somebody.
I'm not good at making jokes. I'm good at look. Give me like a really funny joke, and I laugh like super.
Alright, listen, here's a joke. I can be pretty good at making jokes. Like, look,
nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Two rednecks, they're walking down the dirt road. One of them got a sack on the shoulder. The other redneck asks him and says, "Hey, what's in the sack?" Because all I got some chickens. The guy says, "Well, how many chickens are in the sack?" He says, "I'll tell you what. You can guess how many chickens are in the sack. I'll give the both of them to you."
And Denver getting set to take the
Not gonna
field.
lie.
Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you
They're
got
like good jokes, but they're not like funny.
Yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is.
Like they're not the type of jokes that will make you burst in laughter. Just the funny jokes that you like, kind of like have to think about.
Okay. There are four guys in the roof of the building.
Offense,
A what? A black, an Asian, and a Hispanic. The Asian walks up to the edge of the roof and says, "This is for my people," jumps off. Mexican, he walks up to the edge of the roof and says, "This is for my people," jumps off.
I think we can
Latin
get
guy
used to seeing more of
walks
that
to the
in
edge of
this
the roof
fourth
and says,
quarter,
"This is for my
especially
people,"
if they're having
grabs the white guy
success
and
on the
tosses
ground
him
like
off.
they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach.
That is so me, dude. That is so me.
All he talked about was building a bully, and I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time
and he wants
left,
to get married.
but being able to give the ball to
three
his
guys
runner,
a white guy, a black guy, and a
try and
Hispanic.
finish off a game.
Now, the farmer says, "Before you can marry my daughter, you have to jump that fence, swim across the pond, and go from that sheep over there on the island." Right?
Wow.
So the white guy,
that ball gets knocked
he can't jump the fence, so
comes along
he leaves.
and scoops it up.
The black guy, he jumps the fence,
it's almost like
but he
baseball.
can't swim across the
Guys
pond,
at bat, people
so
on
he
base,
fails and
scoring
leaves.
position.
Now,
One
the
guy
Mexican,
doesn't get
he
him
jumps
home.
over the fence,
The next guy comes
swims
through
across the
and
fence,
picks him up.
And
but
avoids
he
the
cuts
turnover.
back. The farmer says,
first and
"All
10.
right, you can marry my daughter."
And he is
Mexican
into
says,
the end zone for a Denver
"How much you want for the
touchdown."
sheep?"
Royce Freeman, 26 yards, as his guys continue
I don't want that.
to
I
put
want
this
the
one
sheep.
out
How
of
much?
reach.
Hey,
So
wait.
another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game.
Now,
Defense,
why
offense,
does
special
Mexico
teams. It's been a
never
clean
hold the
sweep
Olympics?
in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout
Because all their
this
best
game.
runners,
And
jumpers,
privately,
and swimmers are
the
already in
coach
the
will add
U.S.
a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Who fell in the shower?
Why don't you ever see a Mexican playing,
They always take all their green cards.
McManus for the extra point.
Come on, fool.
And this one was over a
I
while
won the
ago
NBA
as they
Finals,
just
guys.
How you stop a
their
Mexican
big
from
lead.
robbing your house?
The drive there only
Put a helpful
spanning
sign on your
3
front door.
plays. And the final act came from Royce Freeman on the touchdown run.
How many cops take screwing a light bulb?
After the
Yeah,
touchdown,
none.
here's
They're all
McManus now
none.
to
They're too
kick
busy
it
beating
away.
the shit out of the room because they're black.
Nice.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All right, now how do you stop a black kid and chip it on the bed?
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to
Put Buffalo
head
on the
back
field.
onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would
What do you
tell
say
our
when the
offense
TV
right
starts
here?
floating in the middle of the
The
night?
punter doesn't exist, guys.
When
He
what?
doesn't even exist.
What do you
He's
say
not
when
a
the TV
team
starts
anymore.
floating
Just
in the
cut
middle
him,
of the night?
all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense
Hey,
for
let me
us
drop
here
my TV.
and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
Really?
Hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Throwing to start the drive.
What's the
but
difference
that
between an
one
elevator and a black
incomplete.
man?
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Don't know.
An elevator can actually raise a kid.
Throwing again. Smith. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. But this
All right, how do you know when a
down
blonde's
big,
having a
you have
bad
to imagine
day?
This defense, they're just going to sit back,
How?
blanket the field
Or
as best
tampons
they
down
can.
your ear
Yeah,
and
this
you
is
can't find
actually
your
the easy
pencil.
part of the game for them because just as you said, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the blonde, blue nut,
And
the
he's
red
got
nut.
his target. That's more.
See,
And he'll get it
the
up
blonde
just
goes
short
into
of
the store,
45 at the 44.
grabs a toaster. For some reason, she asks the guy behind the counter and says, "Hey, need help carrying this thing out to my car?" guys as John Man, or we can serve loss.
Which what else?
Now, Brunette walks in. Same toaster. Ask the guy to help you out the car. He takes out the car. So, the blonde goes in the brunette wig. It's the same toaster. Ask the guy to carry out the car. He says, sorry, man, goes for blondes. Takes the wig off, decides to go away. Now, the redhead comes in. Gets the same type of toaster. Ask the guy to carry out the car. He does. So he gets a redhead wig. Goes in, gets the same toaster.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass versus league.
Full man. For one,
no
that's
gain on the
TV
play,
on the
and
toaster.
it'll bring up a third down.
It's just playing fire on the screen.
Seahawks on third down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Smith.
Yeah. He gets it. I was 17 wrong standing inside the clip. Because the sign on the door said 18 plus.
Jawan Brown, 57 yards. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner.
How you know when a blonde's been driving your car?
Cosmetics.
How? There's lipstick on the steering wheel from working on the bumper.
I don't know. Lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. The pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how good is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
How do you get a blonde out of a tree?
How?
You say there's a 2-for-1 sale.
How do you get a one-arm pull-lock out of a tree? Wave at him.
Setting down to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Oh, no.
He only comes once a year.
Oh, my.
We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know.
I expected something like that.
I don't know, my 4-year-old nephew. I told my 4-year-old nephew Santa Claus is going to come down the chimney to give him presents. Because you can't do that. It's breaking and entering.
Know what it says? What? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance.
Why did
took control of this game. How they managed to keep control of this game. And then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here.
We got to have something to play with on Christmas.
In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
They find some open field here. C.J. Anderson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Okay. You know your childhood was great whenever you walk, it's early in the morning, you walk in the kitchen, you hear like bacon sizzling, and then out of instinct you try to just pull out like a pickaxe to try and get the creeper.
Big time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Or you know that you're a gamer when you look at a piece of pipe on the ground and you just see the prompt X to pick up.
Or square.
Yeah, square to pick up.
Over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet. See what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
meaning the robot uprising stop you when you're trying to figure out what to do.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Oh, okay.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Also, bro, why is it that we cook bacon.
Pass
and
protection has been a problem all night long.
Why
as
don't
they
we
come
bake
up
bacon
facing
instead of
second
cookies?
and a bundle.
Like what?
Throwing now is Gino.
These are some
My question is, why do they call it a freeway when it's not free right on?
Oh, dude, look. Why do we park in a driveway, but drive in a freeway, or drive in a parkway?
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
Like,
Looked
really?
like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Dude,
Could you not fight gravity less?
English language is really stupid.
I don't believe in gravity.
Dog. One goose is a goose. Two goose is a geese.
Just a 20%
So, does
success
that mean
rate
that
at
2
2
goose
of
is a
10.
moose?
This is 3rd and 11. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Okay.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he locates Luke Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Think about this for a second, right?
Offense for them has been
If
at
China,
a premium. You wonder where
if in
plays
China
like that
it's
have
the
been all
next
game
day,
long.
then why the
They're
hell do
thinking
they
the
not want
exact
us
same
by
thing
9/11?
themselves, but they're also looking forward now.
Boy.
Because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now Smith.
I'll say it.
And it's incomplete.
Also,
Another
guys, think
pass
of this way,
attempt,
right?
another
You go to hell
incompletion, and they're
because
just
you did
a
bad.
little over
And
100
hell,
yards
devil
passing here in
punishes
this
you
game, so
by
defensively,
making
pretty
burn.
good job.
So
Definitely,
if
because
the
they were
devil
never really
punishes the
able to
bad
get the
people,
ball in
doesn't
the hands
that
of
make
their
them good?
playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
That catch good for 5. It's third
Yeah,
down.
just power down. Just Windows XP, just.
The last play on the
Slowly
completion
losing
got
brain
half of what
cells.
they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To the air
Not that I had any
Smith.
to begin with.
Whatever, at the top, my
He's
short
got the hook up to
shoes.
Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to be
Hey,
another
don't,
first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
EXE has stop responding.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. Defensively, you look at the numbers.
Did I really just
we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight.
Are you starting a secret family here?
No, like dead ass or so? Biological like dead ass?
And amongst his team, how do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Can I not lose brain cells faster?
One-on-one there. You just
Can I not lose brain cells any
the
faster?
defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline,
this should be illegal.
and make a catch.
I mean, I've had a woman say that I was apparently some kid's dad, even though like the kid was a completely different race than I was.
From the red zone now, Smith.
I like losing brain cells and I like using.
I know.
I like losing brain cells and all, but I don't like them losing really fast.
No, let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys have a academy where y'all are at. Like sports outdoors or whatever.
Yes.
See, I was in there, right? I was in like the nice and like I was in like the paint like
Of course you were, son.
airsoft section. I was in the paintball airsoft section. Right? So I was looking for like something for like what? Because I actually did do paintball airsoft at the time. I actually did that, and I was actually looking for like a
Of course your things were nice.
and getting some like pellets for airsoft, whatever, right? Practice. So I'm in the thing, right?